A long time ago, a young boy around 10 years old looked up at his father and made a bold request. "Dad, this time, can I travel alone to Grandma's house by train?" His father paused. There was silence in the room for a few seconds. The boy's eyes were hopeful, but his father's heart felt heavy. He looked at his little son, the same boy he had held as a baby, fed with his hands, protected from every small danger. "Alone?" he said softly. "It's a long journey, too long for a child." But the boy didn't stop asking. Every morning he brought it up again, not with stubbornness, but with a quiet desire to grow. "I want to do it, Dad. Please, just once. I want to prove I am brave." His father was torn. He saw the child's confidence, but he also saw the world's uncertainty. After a lot of thought and a lot of love, he finally agreed. The day came. It was early morning. The station was alive with noise, vendors shouting, announcements echoing, trains hissing. The little boy stood there with a small backpack, wearing his favorite blue cap, his hands a little sweaty. Before the train arrived, his father knelt down beside him. He looked into his son's eyes, held his tiny hands, and gave him a small folded paper. "What's this?" the boy asked. His father smiled gently. "Keep this in your pocket, but don't open it unless you feel scared. Promise me that." The boy nodded. The train arrived with a loud screech, and steam filled the air. His father helped him into the coach, placed his bag under the seat, hugged him tight, and stopped back as the train slowly began to move. At first, the boy was excited. He sat near the window. Trees were flying past, people were talking all around. The wind touched his face. Vendors came through the coach with hot tea, samosas, and sweets. Everything felt new, beautiful. He looked out the window and smiled. But soon, the train crossed familiar stations and entered unknown places. People around him changed. The coach felt colder, louder. He looked around. He didn't know a single person anymore. The fear crept in slowly. What if something happens? What if he missed the station? What if he lost the ticket? The excitement faded. His throat felt dry. His heart started to beat faster. His hands reached into his pocket. He remembered the paper. He pulled it out with slightly shaking fingers and opened it. And there it was, in his father's familiar handwriting. "My son, even if you cannot see me, I'm right here, in the back compartment of this train. Just relax. I'm with you." The boy stared at the words, and slowly a smile returned to his face. His chest relaxed. His eyes softened. He took a deep breath. And just like that, the fear was gone. He looked outside the window again. The same trees, the same stations, the same noise. But now, everything felt safe. Because now he knew he was not alone. His father was with him. Years later, the same boy, now a grown man, stood on a stage speaking to a hall full of people. His voice cracked as he shared the story. Tears filled his eyes, but his smile never left. He said, "That one line from my father changed the way I look at life. He wasn't sitting beside me, he was not visible, but just knowing he was there somewhere gave me all the courage I needed. And that is exactly how I understand God today. He paused and looked around. We all go through this journey of life just like I sat in that train. We face fear, loneliness, anxiety. But when you believe, even just a little, that someone is with you, sitting in the back compartment of your life, watching over you, protecting you, everything changes. Maybe you are someone who believes in God. Maybe you are still searching, or maybe you have given up hope completely. But what if, just what if God is there? Not always loud, not always visible, but quiet, gentle, always a few compartments behind, watching you with love. That is what faith is. It's not about seeing, it's about trusting. It's about believing that even when life feels scary and you feel alone, you are not alone. God is there in the back compartment with you, always. So the next time you feel lost, the next time fear grips your heart, just close your eyes and hear this in your soul. My child, even if you cannot see me, I'm right here in the back compartment of your journey. Just relax, I'm with you. And then keep going, because you are not alone. Not now, not ever. Thank you for watching. See you soon in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.